Hey, welcome, Enneagram 8. We're going to talk today about denial. And thankfully, almost none of us function in any denial at all, which is what I 100% believed yesterday. I was reading Adele Calhoun's book on Enneagram and spirituality. I love books, Enneagram, that will take me to the hard place and say, what's behind that rock? What you hiding in there? What's going on? Open, 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 open. Let's get the beloved in. There's unconditional love that wants to get in. Let's get in there. It'll be a good time. So I'm reading Adele's book, loving it. So many good things. But I get to this part and she's talking about the Enneagram 8 and denial. And I'm like this, oh, Adele, you've come so far. But like most people, you are an idiot. The Enneagram 8 does not live in denial. There is no denial. This is authenticity. All the authenticity. Other Enneagram types, Jesus, take the wheel. Plenty. Denial, straight up lies, disassociation, 100% unavailable. Sure, but not the Enneagram 8. We're here to show up. If you're not crying at my table, are you really a human being? That's show up time. Show up time. But unconditional love gives a knock, knock, knock. Hey, lady, what you got in there? I went to my very, very, very favorite counselor, Rick. And, okay, probably inappropriate, Rick, sorry, but you're just the best. Okay. Blowing kisses to my counselor on YouTube. Wait. Whew. Okay. Rick, I was talking to you about my childhood, and sorry, just a second. Sharing hard things, guys. I was talking about hard things. And he was saying, Grace, you probably experienced some anxiety in that moment. And I said, Rick, you're an idiot. And we probably laughed, and I said, no, Rick, I did not have anxiety in the moment. Anger. Maybe I felt some angry feelings, but I did not feel anxious in that moment. But, guys, I blow kisses to Rick on YouTube. Like, I really, really, really trust his judgment. So I go home, I'm thinking about it. That's me, like, processing cows chew cud, I chew thoughts. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm going, oh, Rick. And I probably use profanity, because sometimes I do that. And, yeah, that moment in my childhood when I was an adult, and the adults around me were children, and I was doing a thing that I shouldn't have had to do, I probably felt some anxiety that, okay, whew. I do my work, move on, love it. I'm reading Adele's book. I got my judgy pants on. I look so good in my judgy pants. I'm looking out at the world. I'm like, they're in denial. They're disassociated. They've never said an honest thing in their life. They don't even know how to be honest. Feelings, what? And I'm like, I am authenticity. I mean, you see where I'm going, right? Except that I'm not. Except that I will go through a terrible, terrible time. And you know what I'll do? Instead of having my feelings, instead of giving space, instead of saying, I really need some tender kindness right now. I'm feeling really raw and unable. You feel that? Did something inside of you just like want to punch something? I say, it's time to push. You know that project I've always wanted to do? Now's a good time. You know that thing I've always wanted to learn about? Let's do it. You know that person who's a hot mess? Let's do something about that. I will push and push and push. Honestly, if the situation is bad enough, the push drive inside of me will be kind of urgent. And this is information about me, and you can judge me all you want, because apparently it's judgy pants time. But if I'm having a really hard time, suddenly the basement seems like how could I exist in my home with the state that it's in? I'm living in denial. So I want to break apart some words for you. Authentic. Definitely. Vulnerable. No. Because you're living in denial. So I'm just going to give you a little challenge. You're welcome. To live in vulnerability. Take 15 minutes every day. Do the Jackson McKenzie work, paired with a little Carolyn Leaf. Sit there with your feels. Oh, you feel numb? Great. Sit there with your numb feels. Oh, you feel like you want to go shove someone in the back so they fall down a flight of stairs? Okay. Just sit there with Jesus and let the unconditional love of the Lord cover you all the time in every single way. Denial is for idiots. I don't want to live like that. You know why? Because I got a bunch of small people living with me, and I love them a lot. And so if that means that I have to look like an idiot, if that means I have to have all the hard feels, great. Then I will live in vulnerability, and I will live in unconditional love of the beloved. Consider yourself challenged. Bless you in living as the beloved, as is, without pushing. Bless you in living as the beloved while waiting. Do you even know what that word means? It's another word, another loaded word. Bless you in living in being without being enough. And for all y'all out there,